Okay. Hello. Oh God. All right, we're playing ballsy Phoenix. It's a good game. It's a good game. Hello, Hajer. I am doing good. How about you? I hope the day has treated you well. I gotta turn down the game on my end. It's a little loud. The game honestly looks a little quiet. I guess I'll wait to adjust it to see. Let's see. So I gotta go. Which way do I gotta go? Looks like I died here. That's good. Yeah, I hope your midterms went well. I don't know if those already happened or if you're still in the process of doing them. Jesus. Rah, rah, Rasputin running at me with a big ween. There was a cat that really was gone. What happens if I go in here? I'm just trying to, like, retrace my steps to see. It was fucked up, not gonna lie. I'm glad it's done. Yeah, I hate having midterms like that. Because it's not a thing. It's like, oh, I just didn't study enough or I didn't try hard enough. It really is just like sometimes with all the stuff that you have to worry about and all the stuff you have to work through, there's just going to be some classes that you just don't do well in. My professor is mean as fuck. That's rough. Honestly, the worst professors I ever had to deal with personally were always in the community college. Like, once I went to university, all the professors were like, they were super chill for the most part. If not, there were some of them that were just like, I have high expectations for every one of you, so you better take this seriously. And it's like, oh yeah, you know, we're spending $9,000 a semester in tuition to not take this seriously. Like, what? It wasn't just me. It wasn't me being lazy. Yeah. That kind of shows everyone he's fucked. He's okay. That shows everyone he's kind of nice, but what he does is mean as fuck. Yeah. No, I had a professor that was like that. Is that he was just like, I've been doing this for over 30 years. I know how this goes. If you just follow these very simple instructions and things that you could do in your everyday, you'll do pretty okay. But if you don't take this seriously, or if you don't do this every single day, you're going to struggle. And it's like, there's like no good catch-up process. It's one of those things where you just have to stay on top of it or you're going to struggle. And it's like, okay. The one class that I had like that was my anatomy class, and that class was super... I enjoyed it, but the first time around I had done it, and it was purely online because of the pandemic. That class was a nightmare to be in. It was so bad because there's like so many different things you have to try to keep track of in terms of like the human anatomy. And then like the lessons are just like, okay, this week we're covering everything in the upper body. Like we're covering everything in the arms. The week after that we're covering all of the internal organs, or you know, just stuff like that. And so there was always just like a constant state of just like stress, I would say, about that. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong. I love literature. It's fun, but he's the problem. Yeah. No, absolutely. I understand wholeheartedly what you mean. I think I've gone on record about the biology teacher that I had. She was bad. Like, she was just convinced that all of her students were just like, that they were all just like immodest cheaters. She wasn't willing to accept the fact that it was like the systems in place were just not conducive for online learning or literally anyone's best interests. But she was very gung-ho on the idea that it was the 200 to 300 students she had that were all working in unison to make her life harder than anything else. And I've said it before, and it definitely sounds like a broken record type of deal, but there are just some professors that are like that. But then I will admit that I think the worst professor that I ever had outside of that, it was probably my first math teacher in community college. She was just a Russian woman, and she was very antagonistic. Not antagonistic in terms of like she wasn't like one of those like, you're going to fail, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. It was one of those like, she would get in your face and be like, I am going to make sure you succeed in this, because if you don't succeed in this, I'm going to take it as a personal attack, and I'm going to ask you what I am doing wrong. She was one of those. I remember, because like I would always do all of the homework, and I never cheated. I always did everything the way that I was supposed to. My issue when it came to math homework was I would get confused in terms of like what the processes are supposed to be. Like I would either forget a step, I would include a step in like a different equation. You know, just stuff like that. Oh my god. And that was like the problem that I always had with math, is that if I didn't have like the formula directly in front of me that I could like, cross examine and make sure that like I was following everything the way that it was supposed to be without adding or forgetting stuff, then I usually did pretty okay. But of course most classes don't do it like that. And I'm not necessarily saying that they should. I think it's definitely just like different people have different tools that they use for that kind of stuff. But I remember that was the thing, is that I always did all the homework, and then when it came to like I never did great with the homework, but I always at least tried. And she was recognizing that. And then when it came to the tests and the quizzes, like I always tried hard. I just never did well. And so there was like one time where she pulled me aside after class, and she like literally got in my face, and she's like, all right, what is going on here? And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, there's no reason why you should be failing this hard. I'm taking it as a personal attack that I am not teaching you correctly. And then I just had to explain to her, I was like, no, I've always struggled with math. It's not you. Oh yeah, I need to check and see if I have the key that I need. Key of the Secular, Scribe, High Peaks. Okay, we have that. Alright. Where is that? Where the hell is that? Oh, is it... Oh, it's there? That doesn't seem right. This motherfucker is so mean, and I don't know if it's me being sensitive or if it's real. After the first quiz, he marked it, and he started giving everyone their paper and all. I'm sorry. I'm confused by that. Like, he marked your quiz, and then he started just giving papers to everybody? Or are you, like, finishing your statement? Okay, you are finishing your statement, sorry. And then he read my name out loud and looked at me and then went, no, it's not you, right? What? Wait, what? Herm, there's no way that this person has this name. I accept you to be better. What the fuck? Really? He said that? His voice tone, bro. Like, yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, at that point, it's just like, I tried the best I could, and it's like, if you can't recognize that, and if you're just gonna be a dick about this, then... What the fuck? I know. I don't blame you. I think any person would. That's fucked up. I think it's a professor's job to like actually like help their students through stuff like that instead of just being like, oh ho ho. Like what was his goal of that? Like to just make you an example of just being like, haha, I'm the one with the big cock, not you. And it's just like, I'm looking for guidance at this point, not you being a fucking prick. Key of the Inquisitor. Yeah, like, what the fuck is wrong with him at that point? That's fucked up. Do I need to... I got an 8 out of 10. Are you fucking kidding me? That's a good score. Fuck that guy. Bro shamed me like he's my dad or something. Yeah, no. Like, that dude needs to... That guy needs to learn how to fuck off because, like, that was a good score. And if it was, like, one of those things like, I expected you to do better than that kind of stuff. Like, someone in his position should know that you're not always going to score 10 out of 10. The dude just chose to victimize you for literally no reason. Other than to just be a fucking asshole. That's not okay. I am so sorry you went through that. It's one thing if he, like, says that to you, like, person to person, but he says it in the tone of, like, being concerned and, like, wanting you to be better, and he's like, alright, like, what are we gonna do to fix this? But if he's just saying that in front of everyone to just be like, ha ha ha, like, he's, like, trying to be funny? No. No, fuck that guy. Wait. Whoa. I ended up here? Whoa. I told you the way he talked about women in class before. Oh, it's the same guy. He didn't say anything to anyone except me in a shot. Yeah, no, that's concerning. Like, at that point, like, that's definitely something, if not to take immediately to HR, just be like, hey, I don't know how to feel about this. It concerns me. That definitely, like, have it in the back pocket in case, like, some other weird shit comes up with him. Because this guy sounds like a... This guy does not sound like someone who should be in a position of power that he's in. Hey guys, it's me, Charlie. Did you see that guy turn into sand? She said, just ignore him. Well, that's not... And that's the double-edged, like, advice. Because it's not necessarily, like, bad advice. But I think context is key in that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's like... On the one hand, you have to be able to learn how to develop thick skin in situations like that. But also, in a situation like that where it is 100% inappropriate and in front of everyone, at your own expense... You can only have so much thick skin until you're just like, no, this is not fucking okay. Also, I just noticed that this chair is not on the ground fully. It's like levitating. You know how it goes mostly with students that get blamed. No, absolutely. What? I probably need to make this louder.
The fog that conceals everything.
Okay. I don't know what that was about. We're just gonna move on, though.
Take the last one of these pains of mine.
Oh, it's the last
deepest
one.
And sharpest of them all. Now depart towards the cradle of punishment, O penitent one in guilt.
We'll never see her bloody yitties again. That's as high as my health is ever going to get. Yeah, no, I would definitely keep an eye on that professor, though. Like, I would definitely make sure to, like, have interactions with him where you're not alone. You know what I mean? Because I don't trust him. Besides that shit, it was a good week, and I'm glad there's no classes for the week. Good. Good. No, I'm happy to hear that. Typically, if we were to have classes at this point, Elden Ring is fire. How far are you in Elden Ring? Like, where would you say that you are as of right now in Elden Ring? Because, like, the most recent playthrough that I have of it, like, through base game and a DLC, I ended up spending about 300 hours. 300 hours minimum, I should say. I would honestly say, like, a good 50 to 60 of those hours were the final boss of the DLC, because Jesus Christ, what were they thinking? I don't know if I think they did nerf him, and I did manage to beat him pre-nerf, but I don't know. I need Graveyard of the Peaks. I'm gonna check the guide real quick. Hang on. After you defeat the boss, get the key to High Peaks, enter the door to the left, head back until you reach the lift on the chain. When entering the Coven, there's only 2 rooms to deal with. Activate the lever to lower both ladders. Skip the ladders for now and go straight to the left. This is the last mask you need to reach the final bosses of the game. You could head back to Arch Cathedral Rooftops. Okay. I'm not necessarily sure where that is. Mercy Dreams, Desecrated Cistern, where the olive trees wither, Graveyard Peaks. Mountains of Endless Dusk. I'm struggling with Red Fox or whatever its name. Red Fox is difficult. I just defeated Godric and Adon. Aiden? Godric and Aiden. Do you mean... Okay. I'm not sure who... Maybe I could look up who Aiden is. Do you mean Radon? Radon is a motherfucker. Elden Ring. Oh, Adon. Who is that? Thief of Fire. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean that goes to show why I didn't remember this guy, because I legit only fought him in, because I think the only place you do fight him is the Everjowl. I'm scared of him. I'm scared of him too. Hello, Space. How are you? You're gonna have to give me a second, friend. I'm looking up a guide. I'm bad. Library, Arch Cathedral Rooftops. Okay, let's see where that is. Let's see where that is. Is it here? Arch Cathedral Rooftops. I need to figure out how to teleport them. I might need to... Oh, no, I could just do this. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. I'm literally about to go into work meeting, but I wanted to pop in and drop in and lurk while I do my thing. Well, I appreciate that. You know, that's absolutely a nice thing of you to do. But yeah, hi. All my friends literally scared the shit out of me with Radon. Yeah, we're all just hanging out. I'm probably going to be streaming for about another 2 hours. I want to get back into doing longer streams, I do, but like I need to take care of some personal stuff. I'm thinking of either getting my flu vaccine today or tomorrow. I'm kind of thinking of doing it today because if I do it today, then I don't have to worry about it making me brain foggy for tomorrow's D&D session. You think I'm about to finish the game? Yeah, it kind of seems that way. I mean, this is kind of the point I was hoping to get to because I do enjoy this game. I really, really enjoy this game. I need it to be done. For my own sanity, I need this to finish up. I think there's more DLC stuff I could be doing, but I might honestly just do that off stream. I'm not sure. I have not done all of the Bloodstained tie-in stuff, but I don't necessarily know if I'm in the mood to do that either. You know what I mean? Because if I were to do all of that and I were to do the DLCs of these games, then I would 100% the game. And as much as I do enjoy the thought of 100%ing this game in that capacity, it's not necessarily like something I was already looking to achieve at that point. There's always Blasphemous 2, right? The fun must go on. Well, it was like I was telling you, Hajer, I am wanting to start streaming Lies of P. I saw Space streaming that, and I was like, I want to stream this. I'm going to get all of my best ideas by watching Space stream, and then I could just steal his ideas. It's called proper Twitch etiquette. Oh, God. Oh my god, yeah. I would say it is... Because this would technically count as a Souls-like game, and I do enjoy it, but Lies of P, I think, is my favorite. That was not made by FromSoft. I just need to figure out how to get up there. You fucker! He just knocked me out, man. This goes up. This goes down, not up. So maybe I want to go this way. I don't know if someone said that or my brain is just lying, but someone told me it's kind of the same vibe as Bloodborne. Yes! Yes, it is. It's like if Bloodborne had much more direct storytelling. So I love it for that. I say more direct storytelling, but the reality is that there's still a good amount of storytelling that isn't direct in that kind of game, because it's just how it goes. Come on. I need to figure out how to get up there. I love how I just realized this week when I was watching someone stream Bloodborne that I actually love the game. Right? You have to think about it for a minute. You're just like, huh, I'm not sure. Nah, it's fine. There are... Let's see. Head back to the elevator and ride up. Now that you have, we can head up to the boss, head back to the elevator, ride it up. Oh, I can go up in the elevator. Okay. Okay. Like I say that I'm done with it, and then I keep being obsessed. That's how that kind of game is, though. Like, you're always going to have some kind of attachment to it at the end of the day. Do you want to give the mirrored mask of dolphins? Yes. I think there's 3 masks that I need. Let's see what happens if I go this way. Okay. I'll just walk off the edge. It's fine. Let's go here. I need to remember how to... Let's see. Die. Yeah. What's hard? You don't even understand how hard video games are. Haha, get out of here, you stinky little critter. I can't move. It's not letting me move. We keep going up. Let's see what's over here. Don't move. That's fucked up, man. I'm gonna get my stuff before I grab that. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Alright. Where the fuck does this go? Let's see, there's a wall here. Fuck. That sucked. There we go. Oh, and it does this. Good, 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 good. I might have fucked myself. No, we're fine. How do I get this, though? Oh, it must be from that. Okay. Yeah, there's not really a lot I can do there, is there? So let's just go this way. And we have another teleport. Yay! It's gonna come up, I think. Are you sure? I guess we could check that out. I guess we'll just wait here and we'll see. I'm gonna give it 30 seconds starting now. So, what kind of ice cream do you like? I like mint ice cream. I think that one's pretty good. Pretty tasty. Did I ever tell you about the time I was in a Key and Sierra? I don't know if, like... I always feel like I need to explain every single thing, especially the stuff that I'm not fully aware of. Okay, that's 30 seconds. I was in Key and Sierra when I was 15 years old. My mom had a student, and she didn't have enough dancers for her Key and Sierra, which is, in Mexican tradition, it's like when the girl turns 15 years old, in historical context, that's like the day when she becomes a full-grown woman. Salted caramel goes hard, not gonna lie. That is a good one. I must admit that is a Pogger's flavor. And they still do it today, but it's kind of more of like a special occasion kind of thing. Like, of course, you know, like, you're not fully an adult until you're at least 18 years old, or that kind of fun jazz, but... She basically... I know what that means. Yay. Fuck you too! Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh god, get me the fuck out of here, man. Huh. Okay, I had to really focus there. But yeah, it's usually like a thing where they have like a bunch of dancers like that are all the same age group, like who are also about to turn 15, that kind of stuff. And I was about to turn 15. The girl was like crying to my mom, who was her teacher, and she's like, "There's not enough. Like, we don't have enough dancers." And my mom was like, "I'll see if my son is interested." And then I was, and then, like, I ended up dancing with it. But, like, the thing about it was that, like, her birthday wasn't for another 6 months, which is usually not how that goes. But the reason they were having it 6 months early was because that was when all of their family were going to be in town, because they were all planning on going home to Mexico, but most of their family were actually located in, like, the state that I live in at that time. So, yeah, instead of, like, them celebrating her 15th birthday when she was turning 15th, we ended up celebrating her 15th birthday 6 months early on the day that happened to be my legit 15th birthday. And I got so much cake from, like, all these different people at that point. Like, I got, like, these mini mint cakes. Like, I got one from my family. I got one from the dancers. I got another that was donated to me. I had, like, 4 mint cakes. And ever since then, like, I'm okay with mint ice cream, but if I ever see mint cake, I'm just like, no, I can't look at this thing. Penitent 1 / combo. Performs a spinning attack as a combo finisher. Fuck it. That's pretty good. So technically, like, it wasn't her quinceañera, it was mine. I became the princess that day. Yes. So, where am I supposed to go? Here when someone engages or gets married, people. Yeah. I remember feeling sick when someone said cake. After my sister got married, I had so much cake that month. That's the problem. I mean, that was the problem that I had, is that I had so much cake for like the whole month afterward. Usually, like, if we usually make or get like a fairly decently sized cake, like, it's going to last a while. Like, it's going to last like a good week or so. I literally had cakes that lasted until like over a month later. I was very appreciative, don't get me wrong, but I was also like, God, I'm so fat. Okay. That fucker. Okay. Okay. I'm really trying to, like, because I can't go down. Where does it expect me to go? Hang on. I feel like I need... Okay, let me see. I'm just going to be reading this. He will give you the Tiento to your thorned hair's prayer, as well as the rebirth achievement. When ready, head back to the elevator. Right it up to the second level, keep heading left until you reach a ladder. Going down, head down to follow the path. Break the clock to open up a shortcut through this zone for later on. Once that is down, climb back up the ladder. Continue to the wall of holy prohibitions. I feel like I've gone everywhere that I can here, is the problem. Now that you have the mirrored mask of Dolphos, I feel like I need another mask. Like, am I supposed to have another mask? Blood perpetuated in sand. Yes. Heart of oils. BRB. Okay, that's fine. I'm literally just going to be reading how to do this. Wall of Holy Prohibitions. Part 2. Now that you have the Mask of Dolphos, we can head up to the boss of the Arch Cathedral rooftops. Head back to the elevator, ride it up, and you can speak to the corpse to the left there. This is the last course in the game if you don't unlock the last words, achievement, and want to. Refer to the map section. Okay, no, that's fine. Christina of Rapt Agony. Where is she? So I'm supposed to be able to go higher up, but how do I do that? Blasphemous. All elevator masks. Where are the 3 masks for the elevators? One is in Sleeping Canvases, one after a boss in Mother of Mothers, a passage after completing Wall of Holy Prohibitions. Is there a way that I can check and see which ones I've already collected? No. I apologize for the audio that it keeps cutting out. I'm literally just trying to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. All mask locations. All mask locations. Deformed mask. Okay, well, I think I already got that one. Deformed mask. Mirrored mask of Dolphos. Embossed mask of the Crescent in the Library of Negated Words. You can access after defeating Exposito in the Sleeping Canvases. The quest item. Alright, so I have to face another boss, it looks like. Yeah, you didn't get to Sleeping Canvases. Well, then I'm not about to beat the game, am I? Library of Negated Words. Okay. Sleeping Canvases, Blasphemous. 17th level in Blasphemous. What was the previous? Library of Negated Words. Mother of Mothers. Drop back down, continue to the left. Take out the big enemy. Here you can pick up the drop of coagulated ink. Drop down, climb down the ladder on the right, use the range attack to pick up the cherub, and then climb down. Take the door on the right to reach the Sleeping Canvases. In the main menu. You can see how far you are in the game in the main menu. That's not. Gameplay tips. No. Exit to main menu. Okay. Options. Extras. Skin selector. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's nice. Background selector. Wounds of Eventide. Blasphemous. The Stir of Dawn. Strife and Ruin. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, here. Duh. 75, so about 76% complete. Yeah. So I need to go to the library. The sleeping canvases. Okay, I've been to the sleeping canvases. I have been here. Whoa! Okay, I don't remember that. Ow. Yeah, I absolutely do not remember any of this. Huh. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay. You guys fuck off for a second. Oh, there's a store that I can go to here. Okay. I bought one of these already.
Hand in this and may the bell.
I need 9,000. What is
This
this?
and may I do.
Influence provides protection from toxic damage. Okay. I'll have to remember that this is here, me, here. Let's do that. Alright, we're just going to adventure until we find where we need to go here. There's a ladder here. Looks like I've already climbed it. This looks familiar. I remember this part specifically. That's about it. Then I end up back here in the Library of Repeated Words. That's right. Hello. I apologize. I just need to... I really am just trying to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. So I have to go that way, which doesn't look like a way I've necessarily been before. And then if I go back to Google, it looks like there's a path I'm supposed to be able to access, like here. Okay, let's see what we can find. I'm not concerned about these guys. Okay. Okay, I'm concerned about these guys, okay. It says I haven't been this way? You're fucking kidding me. But fuck me. Alright. Oh! This game is tricky. This game is hard. Not as hard as me. Whoa! Get the fuck out of here. Come here, you motherfucker. You're still trying to hit me and hit me. Okay. Alright, we go up here. Okay. Okay. Alright, then we go that way. Okay. Alright. So we were supposed to be going this whole way the entire time, and I just never did because I'm bull.
You have found some of my brothers, though I still ask you to find the rest of them. Please, keep this canvas made from the gold of our faces, and my brothers will guide you.
What? What? Oh my fucking god.
Penitent one, in finding these holy
The
brethren
baby
of
was in
mine,
the bowl all
you have
along.
completed the vision of my birth, which was painted on a sleeping canvas. My name being Hothinero. I was born of the
Hothinero.
moon and of the torment
Jochiniru.
of a brave bull, and of myself by the grace of high wills.
Okay. Is that it? Man, that guy fucking sucked. I was wanting to be friends with the bull. It allows the penitent one to descend into bottomless abysses. Okay. This is the accurate baby. You mean boss baby? This is the boss baby. He was the bull all along. Alright, so I think this is a boss fight. It's the boss baby. Whoa. I don't understand. What the fucking? Okay. Okay. Cheap viewers streamboot.com. They're not even the best anymore? That's fucked up, bro. What is this? Wog. Don't talk about it. The last thing I need from you right now is to talk about what just happened. I beat a boss first try and I died, okay? I'll talk about it. I don't need anyone else. I don't need anyone else's opinion on the matter. What? I can't fucking climb it. Oh, it's like that. Come here. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just embarrassed. Like, that's really all it is. Alright, now we can do the end of the game.
I awake now from the silver ash that has been my cradle. A miracle calls me.
Why does he have a red face? Is he Red Skull? Is he the evil Nazi? I don't know why I said evil Nazi. I mean, that's kind of like it's like an oxymoron. Sorry, I'm getting a call. I will be right back. Sorry, I was getting a call from my dad, trying to figure out what the situation is in terms of if I'm working extra this week, and I am. I thought it was tonight, but it's actually tomorrow
Penitent
night.
one in sleeplessness. Carrying the guilty sword, you have committed the most serious crimes against the Mother and her saints, against the miracle and its outbreaks. We have been entrusted with putting an end to your mission. I, Chrysanta in Penance, excommunicate you, expel you, execrate you, with the blessing of our miracle of the greatest pain.
I've just been doing my job.
And thus shall your name be erased under the heavens.
That was oh, okay. 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 Yeah, I think the idea is that, like, I'm part of, like, the order that this girl is also in. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. No. Stop. No. Okay. Ah. You made me do it. I didn't want to do it, and you made me do it.
Go on! Purge my soul bitten by the miracle!
I got very lucky. No, I'm good. Is she still there if I get back? No. Okay, good. Good. The debauchery of the holiness. We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it good.
In my dreams, I heard your
In my
footsteps coming
dreams.
closer. In my dreams, I tried to talk to you and introduce myself. Guardian of the miracle and of the miracle banner, with great pain, I carry the emblem of the Father. I am the hands of bloodied skin. I am the eyes from which our mother gazes. But nothing I know of you, apart from your cold, nameless visage.
No.
Apart from your calloused and wounded hands. Apart from the mourning of your deaths. No, I know nothing of you. Only the miracle knows. Now may your sword full of guilt with mine of gold collide. Let
Okay.
them hurt and march in procession.
Okay.
I curse you forever in name.
I was doing your job.
I bless you forever in death. You have shattered the mirror in which you saw me asleep. Now you see me awoken as the son of the true miracle.
Oh no. I was about to say, that seemed very easy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I like how there's fruity pebbles on the sword. Okay. Oh, you fucker. You fucker. Okay. Come the fuck on. That was such bullshit. Don't hit the door. Don't hit the sword. It's not damaged. Well, do I just have to wait for the face to open up then? Fuck. Fuck off. Okay, okay. Use the power too, it helps. Yeah, I forgot to. I didn't even think about the power. Let me see. What's this do again? Let me see. What are all the ones I can use? Increases movement. This one. Increasing defense. Strengthens defenses. This is so overwhelming, I don't blame you. Protection against lightning attacks. Okay. So I have to do both of those phases again.
In my dream, Guardian, I am at
Yep.
what part? No. Now then,
His attacks were mostly magic and flame. Yeah. Okay. I wish I had more healing. That would have been nice. I think I got like... He got stronger or I'm tripping? No, I think I just like somehow stun locked him the first time that I fought him. He was actually just doing his shit more. Dude! Fuck off. That's fucking bullshit. Fuck. Okay. Really? Okay. Yes. Yes, okay. fucking god. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. All right. Second attempt. Not bad. Third phase. I have no healing. Oh. There was no third phase. Summer Blasphemia. And it's pink. We are gay now. Hooray. We did this all for the right to be gay. What a wonderful day.
You have freed his
Whoa, he
holiness
adjusted his cock there.
from his afflicted torment. And now he walks by the old processions on the other side of the dream.
Okay.
The cradle of the grievous miracle. The final relic. The grail of blood and gold that emanated from the forehead of the Father as he silently lamented the moment of his blessed twisting. That first relic is here, at the top of the Ashen Mountain, next to the turned throne where His Holiness was kissed by a miraculous pain. And now, your final communion with the miracle awaits. Only you would be able to know how much of it has seeped into your guilty heart. Your communion.
Okay. Yay, like a cunty cunt. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was expecting this to take at least another hour. Unlock ending B, the path of the unworthy.
Mountain of ashes that swallowed up sins and sinners alike has had no mercy on you either. At the mercy of the miracle you were, and at the mercy of the miracle you remain.
Oh, so this is the bad ending.
You are
Oh.
no longer anything but one more anonymous visage, without a voice, without countenance. Your penitence is over.
Well, fuck. There's 3 endings. Well. Whoops. Enrique Cabeza. Wow. These guys all did a pretty good job with the game. I will admit. Yeah, I was expecting the ending to take at least another hour or something. I honestly didn't even know how close to the ending I was. But that's nice. We got like 80% through the game? That's pretty good. For a first time, that's not bad at all. I definitely don't need to worry about trying to keep up with streaming this game anymore, though, so that's nice. I do enjoy that. No, but thank you for recommending me this game, Hajer. I did really enjoy this. Like, I was like wanting to have it go as long as possible while also wanting to finish it as quickly as possible, only because like I felt like until I could get done with this, there's like only so much other things like I can stream at this point. I still need to finish Mario Sunshine. Not Mario Sunshine. Mario 64. It was the Elgato that ended up having the issue in terms of like the capture. Everything ended up looking fine on like the Twitch side of it and the VOD side of it, but it was definitely just the Elgato being old. And I mean, external capture cards are going to be like that as well. You know, there's only so much, such good quality they're going to be able to have. I would say the problem that I'm having now is I don't know if I want to dive directly into Lies of P or not. Because if I do Lies of P and Pokemon Coliseum, that's two different RPGs I'm keeping up with at that point. Did you see the Zelda movie? I've been seeing like some headlines about it. I haven't bothered reading about them though. I don't know how to feel about Zelda being a movie though. I think the story of Zelda is one that works better in a non-movie context. Because I mean, they're going to have Link talk. Like, that's absolutely just something that they're going to do. Which is not to say that Link doesn't talk in any of the games that he is a part in. Like, he does, like, have some lines when he's talking to, like, some characters, but they're never, like, vocalized, I would say. I think it's dumb how everything has to be a movie nowadays. Well, they've been, like, people have been clamoring for video game movies for, like, the last 30 years. And I would say it only took until, like, the last couple of years for the video game movies to start turning out to be, like, of decent or high enough quality. And really all they had to do in that instance was just mostly follow like what the games were about anyway, without deviating too much from what made them special in the first place. The Sonic movies are incredible. I only saw the first two. I've still been meaning to watch the third one. But those are good movies. And the Mario movie, it was alright, you know? It was as good as I think Illumination is able to put out in terms of movie quality. But I enjoyed it, you know, for not having paid a single dime for it. I found it enjoyable. I am confused about how they are, or I guess like interested in how they're going to go about the Mario Galaxy movie, though. Considering the fact that they're going to be borrowing elements from Sunshine and Galaxy and merging them into one with Bowser Jr. and his like paint stuff. The Sonic movies were great. I watched them with my nephew. Oh, they are a really good watch. I saw the first one before the pandemic happened, and I saw the second one about a week later with my friends, because I was like, you guys have to watch this. It's great. And I actually saw the second movie when I was on when I was on a plane trip over to Philly. So this was like years ago. This would have been 2021. But yeah, no, I mean, I really enjoy the Sonic movies. I heard that the Sonic 3 movie was maybe the best of the series. So we'll definitely need to see about that. Sorry, I'm just doing this. Yeah, but I mean, that's my problem, is that I don't really keep up with like movies that are coming out much. I need to see like what things are coming out. I actually started watching The Witcher with my mom like last week. We started watching season 4, and it's, you know, it's still The Witcher, you know, it's still nice. It being Liam Hemsworth instead of Henry Cavill is noticeable in the beginning, but then as the show goes on, you're just like, oh yeah, no, it's just Geralt. That's fine, whatever. Like, Liam does a good job. He's a good actor. He's, you know, I know people who are like purists about it, and people are just like, oh, they absolutely screwed over Henry Cavill and that kind of stuff. But it was just, I mean, studios are gonna make their show however the hell they want to make it, and someone like Henry Cavill, who is like a big fan of that kind of stuff, can only have as much input as he can for as much time as needed before it just becomes unfun for everyone involved. And it's not to say that like Henry was in the wrong, or like, it's definitely like the studio was in the wrong for certain, but Henry decided the best thing for him to do was just to get the fuck out of there. You know? I mentioned it last stream, how was it? I like the game, I never needed, like, I wanted to watch it. I never felt like I needed to watch it. Yeah, I love Witcher 3. I've only played Witcher 3. I actually have all the Witcher games on stream, but I don't know if I would be able to stream The Witcher just because those games are so extensive and there's so much that goes on with them. I feel like every time I play The Witcher, I would need to dedicate them, like each Witcher stream, to at least a 3 to 4 hour stream each time, because even then it would be like a multi-part series. Like I think I could literally get in at minimum 20 streams of Witcher 3. It's a fantastic game. I love The Witcher like you wouldn't believe, but the show, I also have the books, but I haven't actually read them, but I do have them in like audiobook form. And from what I heard is that like they try to follow like some core ideas about what the books are about, but then other than that, they're just like, all right, we're just doing Game of Thrones. That's all we're going to do. And it's like, oh, okay. But I do enjoy it. You know, it's a nice watch. I played it for 2 years, I think. I feel like I only scratched the surface. That was my problem with the game, is that it took me many different like first attempts of playing that game until I finally got it. And once I got it, I was invested. I still need to beat it. You know, I still have not beaten that game just because I don't want it to end. I have very few games that I am like that with, where I am just like, all right, I know what to expect from this, and I know all the tricks and that kind of stuff, but just with the lore and like all the different like monsters and like all the different character interactions and that kind of stuff, it's so good. I watched Game of Thrones last year, and I was telling my friend it's literally The Witcher. Yeah. I didn't know it was the other way around. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know which book series came first. I think The Witcher came first, just barely, and then it was A Song of Ice and Fire. I'm not sure. But the Witcher situation was actually really funny. The guy who, I guess, made The Witcher, like, you know, he wrote the original series, is like, yeah, I don't want to beat around the bush. I don't want to be like rude about it or anything, but I hear he's like a very pessimistic individual. He's just like very negative. Oh, hello, Akasha. This game was made possible by more than 10,000 Kickstarter backers. What the fuck? Who is that? Andrew Cunt? Oh, okay, he's not dead. Okay. I was about to feel bad about making that joke. We beat Blasphemous. We got the bad ending, but it's okay. I was at work when you started. Why, bro, why is your tongue like that? It says Joel Sona. I'm more of a Vinny Sona kind of guy. Yeah, but I guess like the creator of The Witcher, it was like very negative about like his works and that kind of stuff, or just like negative about people's like use of them. He just didn't want people to use his works for anything. And I guess CD Projekt Red or whatever studio first made the Witcher game, like the very first one from like the early 2000s, was like, all right, we would like your permission to like make this game, and you know, we'll give you most of like, you know, the publishing rights and that kind of stuff, and you know, you'll be able to make the most money. And he's like, haha, lol, no one would want to play a game of this game. Tell you what, why don't you go ahead and take like all the proceeds or all that kind of stuff? And they're like, we don't want to do that. And he's like, no, I dare you. I fucking double dare you. And he's like, okay. And then they made the Witcher game, and the Witcher got very popular. And then they made the Witcher 2, and the Witcher 2 got insanely more popular. And I think it was by the time Witcher 2 came out, or they were working on Witcher 3, that the author was just like, no, this is my fucking work. I need to be making this money. And they were just like, you told us you didn't want it. And he was like, well, I thought it wasn't going to work. And so I was just like, okay. Very worst things he could do, to be honest. I don't know. It's like, if you're like so negative to the fact that like, oh, no one's gonna want to buy this shitty game that you guys are gonna be working on, you guys go ahead and take all this stuff, and then you come around after the fact that you just be like, well, this is my property, and you guys have been making this money and having this success at my expense. And they're just like, they came to you first, and they were trying to communicate that they wanted to. And of course, they figured something out. I think they either settled or they were able to come to an agreement or something. I don't know if it was like not having faith in your own work. I think maybe it was as much as like having so much faith in your work that no one else's interpretation was ever going to do it justice. And so you don't even give them the time of day. I don't know. B. Okay. These are long credits. I mean, we're at the point now where we're just like looking at all like the Patreons or whatever. Don't get me wrong, it is trifling, yes. Does he need to get over his imposter syndrome? I live in a world where J.K. Rowling directly affected the perception of trans people. Completely opposite direction that was worked on for like years was nothing. Yeah. I'm sorry, we're gonna skip this, you know, I mean, at this point, I felt like we were literally only gonna be seeing people, like, backers' names. Aspect unlocked, true apostasy. A new game mode has been unlocked. What is this? 81.73. Okay, so we're like just under 82%. Pilgrimage. I would have skipped the credits in your position. To be continued. Whoa, there's no freaking way. No, no, no. And then I just fight him again. I wonder if there's like a way I could get a different ending at this point.
Now may your them I
No. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I could do the other ending. Maybe if I go the other way this time, it'll be fine. Wingardium Leviosa.
Now may the eye bless.
Look, it's the Red Man. Okay. Okay. Fuck you. Oh my god. Come on. No. No, I'm stuck. Oh. You. You should have seen the pink outfit. It was so cunty. Yeah, we'll get it again. His Holiness Escobar, me and my brain. We start with the big purple beam. Kind of cunt. Okay. 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 Oh, you fucker. No. We're fighting him again, because why not? Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. No. 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 Space. You know, the guy's seen some shit. Well, maybe he can watch me shit. Ah, back at the fire. Oh, the fire is no good. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fucking shit. Okay. No. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Ah, no. No, I just want to beat him again. I'm gonna heal. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. I ran right into that. That's okay. Okay. Fuck! God damn it. You know, I'm always down to support a homie. Thank you, Space. I don't know why I'm fighting this guy again. I guess it'll give us the good 2-hour mark, because why not? I only have 2 chances to slay. I'm working on it. I need you to support me, Akasha, please.
Guardian, I am not part known.
It really does sound like he's saying Wingardium when you speed through all of his shit. Hi. Okay. Dude. Ah. This fight is really annoying. No. No. Okay. Support these nuts in your balls. Come on. Come on. Let's get through it. Come on. Okay, yeah, you just start with that. You're a bad bitch. Okay. Oh my god. No, but I hope everyone is having a good Tuesday so far. Oh, okay. Gotta go back to the meeting. I know you got this. Thank you, Space. You do well in your meeting. Okay. Okay, dude. Talk about shit timing. There we go. Have fun, courier boy. And then he turns red, and then he says, "Wow, I am red, I am green. I am red-green Canadian." There it is. Summa Blasphemia. Just for you, Akasha. It's cunt. Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. Balls. And then this dude is basically just like, yeah, you can go there. Nah, I'm leaving. I can't leave. Okay. We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go woo boo 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 doo boo boo doo wee bee bee doo wee. Ha! Yeah, we're making it. We're making it. We're making it. Yay! And I turned into sand.
Mountain of ashes that swallowed up sins and sinners alike has had no mercy on you either. At the mercy of the miracle you were, and at the mercy of the miracle you remain. You are no longer anything but one more anonymous visage, without a voice, without countenance. Your penitence is over.
Boo! And then we already saw the cutscene, so we don't need to do that again. Okay. Now what about that other game mode? Sword. Where's the CUNY man? He died. He turned into sand. He tried to ascend, and they were just like, that's the greatest sin of all. You're a fucker. First sorrow of the Brutger. Second sorrow of the Brutger. What is this? What the fuck? What is this, like a boss rush? What is this? It is a boss rush. Okay. That's cool. I don't know if I'm in the mood to do a boss rush though. I guess we'll go as far as it'll take us. Tenpai Dad. Ouch. Ouch. No, I'm not. Be nice. Well, this is cool. I mean, it's definitely not something I expected. Oh my god, it's you. I heard you were going to get a flu vaccine today. Don't do it. Okay. Aim up, you fucker. Your polio vaccine gives you hepatitis B. Don't do it. Yeah. What if that's what I want? What if I want hepatitis? The three women. Whoa! She didn't even get to do her thing before I killed her. That's so sad. No. No, Zars. Yeah, we'll just go until I die. It'll probably be here. Okay. What if the cuntiest doll in the New York City block with hepatitis B all got gonorrhea? That's chick. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. This guy's gonna beat me. Okay. That's bullshit. What are the extras? No, I don't know. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to see the credits again. No. Achievements. Did I get all of them? No. I didn't even get most of them. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, maybe I got like half. Skin selector. True. Aposteri. I like this one. That's a good one. Background selector. Red. He's red. All right. That's enough of that chat. I'm glad we were able to get that done. It was fun. We are finally done with Balsamic Vinaigrette. I found it to be a very enjoyable game, a very nice situation, but now it's done. I have no idea where we go from here. We'll probably keep doing Pokemon Coliseum. I was thinking of doing that, if not Thursday, then probably sometime during the weekend. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I really did not expect us to beat it today. I was like, oh, maybe we're like one stream away from it. But no, it worked out nice. No, but I'm really happy that everyone was able to drop by today. Thanks for dropping by. I think I am going to head over to the Instacare. Well, it's an Instacare internal medicine, and I'm just because there's like, yeah, just drop by and we'll give you the shot. So I'm just gonna do that, and hopefully it doesn't make me feel too shitty afterward. But I'm gonna do that now because my tomorrow is gonna be busy. So yeah, that's today's stream. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. You all have a great night. I will see you, if not Thursday, then on the weekend. It was topical. It was. Yeah, I had my COVID vaccine last week, but now I'm going to go get the flu vaccine because I didn't want to get both at the same time. Yeah, of course. Yep. Take care, guys.